Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 back again. And we got some work to do. Yeah. We've got work to do. So, what we're going to do is we are going to change how this whole thing is set up so far. We're going to be removing these ones on the bottom. And then we're going to be making this one and this one group, and then we're going to make this one and this one a different group. Now, the thought behind all of this is I'm trying to make it so that we have less connections, but still have enough, strength to get ourselves up, because I keep running into issues. So what I need to do first is get ourselves back down to the ground, because I'm going to have to redo where all of our hinge connections are. So, let's see, hinges, elevator up. We're going to make sure that those are attached. So that's going to be number 4. Okay. And then the down elevators we're going to detach, so that'll be number 3. Okay. And we're going to extend. Oh, right. Because these things broke. Okay, so I have like a couple connections, but that one over there is broken. Looks like that one's still okay, but we'll make this work for now. Okay, and then we will detach these ones and then extend down. See, so it still moves, relatively well, so I'm kind of okay with that. So then we'll attach, detach, and extend again. Okay, and then we will attach and detach and then extend one more time. Okay, so that should set us down on the floor. So if I were to detach, well, no, I don't want to detach because I want to make sure that we keep power in here. Okay, but we're basically down here on the floor now. So we can start working on all of this stuff. You can see this is already kind of going a little nuts. Well, I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but we're going to get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. And we're just going to kind of basically just get rid of all of these. Okay. Now, I think 2 pistons will still be enough to move this up, even if we have like a large, I don't know, a large ship or something on here that we're moving up with us. So I'm not really too concerned about that. Now, this connection here is going to be a little interesting because we're just going to have the one connection into the conveyor system. So that's going to be a little awkward, but it is what it is, and we will find a way to make it work. Okay, so now that that is there, I'm just going to throw these things on here just to kind of literally round it out. And then we can get rid of all this and then just make that solid platform again, which I think will work out better. But now we need to go through here and make changes on these. So let's see, how do I want to do this? We're going to go, if I can remember all the buttons to push. Okay, then we'll go into symbols, go into our letters. Okay, so this is going to be the A block and A block. And then this is going to be B block and B block. Now, I say block, but I mean group, so... and then let's see, we're going to want to change the coloring here. We'll make this blue, I think. What is the right button to do that? Nope. 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 Middle. There we go. Okay. So that's going to be these two. And then we'll color this as well. And actually, if I'm going to make that blue, then I should probably make the colors gold. Or at least something similar to gold. So go with like this, I think. So that way they just kind of stand out a little bit more. And then we'll make all of the colors gold, and then we'll just change the color of the block behind it. And then we'll do like a dark red for the A group. There we go. I think that'll work. Okay. So with that being done, I now have to rename all of these, so that's going to be fun. Okay, so hinge elevator. I think this is just going to be A1. No, B1. Whoops. Or maybe I make the ones in back B2, and then we'll make this one A2. And then this is going to be B1. And then this guy is going to be B1. A1. No, this one is A1. I think I mislabeled the other one. So, did I call this B or A? No, I called it B. Okay. All right, so then we need to make this guy. So this is going to be piston elevator B2. B1. And this is going to be A2 and A1. Okay, so now I need to go through here and label everything in here into the proper group. So this group we're going to get rid of. This we're going to get rid of. Okay. So then we've got our hinge A. Oh, hinge elevator A group. Hinge elevator B group. And generally when you have like stuff separated by commas like this, you actually read it backwards. So this is the B group elevator hinge. So it kind of tells you what it is. But given the way that, you know, English is as a language, we usually put the important thing last. And the important thing is usually what we want to, you know, sort by. So we write it backwards. So the important thing is first, so we can sort by the important thing. That's kind of how that whole thing works. Okay, so then this is going to be piston elevator A group. And then this is going to be piston elevator B group. So once again, read it backwards, B group elevator piston. That's what it is. Okay, so with that, we need to go into here. And then we're going to need, yeah, so because we have two different groups now, we're going to have to change this up a bit. So we're going to need piston elevator, extend and retract, or I could just do reverse, I suppose. And then B group, reverse. And then A group, attach. A group, detach. B group, attach. Whoops, wrong one. And then B group, detach. Okay. All right, so, one of these needs to be connected. So we'll connect A group. Okay, so that gives us power. Whoops, no, there we go. Okay, so that's where that's going to have to go. And we can actually extend this all the way, I think. Because I know I had the upper piston set as kind of like a lower kind of thing. Let's see, K menu, hinge, nope, pistons. Max distance is going to be this, minimum distance is going to be this. I guess we give it a try. But first we need to put in the hinge pieces, that way this has actually something to connect to. So we'll go here and rotate. And we'll go here, rotate. Okay. And now we want to attach B, so that'll be 5, detach A, which is going to be 4. Okay, so B is attached, so then we want to retract B. And that brings us up. Okay. Now, with these pistons all being opposite now, I'm going to make another group. And this is just going to be all the pistons for the elevator. So, pistons, elevator. Just make that short and simple. And then we'll go into the groups again. And then we'll put this here, and we will reverse. And then we can remove this guy, and then move all of these things over again. So it's going to be attach, whoops, detach. Okay, sir, can you just, okay. All right, attach, detach, attach, detach. Okay. Okay, so that kind of moves us back down. That'll bring us back up, and you can see that they're all kind of moving opposite, which is what we want. And then we'll attach here, detach here, and then do it again, and we just kind of continually crawl up here. So then that gives us where the next hinges are going to have to go. And then also I should probably start from the bottom and just kind of redo them all, because they're going to be kind of in opposite directions. So like this one right here isn't used at all. So I'm just going to get rid of all of these ones. Which means that this one probably isn't going to be used. But we'll see. We might want to keep that one there, just that way we can maintain our connection to the conveyor system. But I think for sure, well, I mean, we'll keep that one there too. So, okay, so then B group, we're going to attach, A group detach, and then reverse again. Okay. That puts us down a little bit lower. Okay, now we'll take this guy out, take that guy out. Let's see, we're gonna need a T as soon as those pieces get picked up. Okay, and then we're gonna need just a regular piece through here, but it's gotta match all the other ones. So, I think like that. Yeah. Okay, so that is that all reconnected. All right. And then this can go, and let's see. That can go there. And then that's as low as this is going to be able to go. So these are not going to be used at all. Okay. Okay, so if we attach here, one is attached, one is detached. That is... Oh, I forgot to put the... Yeah, might help if I actually put the thing on there, right? Okay. There we go. Now let's try this again. There we go. So now everything is attached. Okay, so then this is going to be kind of like our starting position here. And so now we're going to detach A, because we know that's good. And then we kind of climb up a little bit. And then we attach A. And we just broke B. Why? I'm trying to avoid these kinds of things. Like, why did you break? Like, what is your deal here? It's just annoying. Okay. I don't understand why this doesn't want to work. And why it's breaking. I don't get it. Let's see. I'm just going to leave that there permanently in case it decides to break again. Okay, so now we need just a standard block on top of there. Why? What the hell? Okay, so this hinge is bugged out currently. Like, it's not even connected to anything, and it's like going crazy. So what is your deal here, sir? Add piston head. Wait, what? Detach, attach. Okay. Can we place on top of here now? Sort of. Okay. I wonder if I should go back to using rotors. Like, in my gut, it tells me that's a bad idea. Because hinges are supposedly, like, perfectly spaced, you know, as far as blocks go. But if they keep breaking, then they're not really doing me any good, are they? Wait, now the other one broke? What the f... Okay, seriously? What is going on? Like, why? Why? And it's like the block broke. Not the hinge, but the block. I don't understand this. The reason why I'm putting in curved ones instead of just the normal block ones is because I'm going to leave these here because I'm assuming that in the process of attempting to fix this, it's going to break a lot more. So if I leave it there, then I can just easily replace everything, and then it's not letting me place on there again. Okay. Yeah, do you see that thing? Like, what is it doing? Like, what are you doing? I don't understand what it's doing. I wonder if that's going to break as soon as I make this thing connect. Probably, let's be honest. Okay. So now I need to color this thing again. And then we need to go into the gold, bring up the symbol again. If I can remember which buttons to push. All right. There we go, there's our B group. Okay. And then I need to regroup them in here, which means that they need to be renamed. Great. Okay. Hinge, elevator, B1. Okay, so now this needs to be hinge, elevator, B group. And we need to reassign. Okay, so no, it's already back on to the bar at the bottom, so that's good. So let's attach B, see if it breaks. Detach this one. Nope. So we need to attach A, detach B, and then go up. What the f— You guys saw that, right? Like the hinge just, went and just died. And then that other hinge right now is actually starting to take damage. So that means that I need to put in this hinge group in here very quickly. So a B group has something to attach to. Okay, so B group, attach. Okay. think this top piston part is broken again. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna try something else. I mean, it has to be something that can, you know, connect into the conveyor. So that leaves us with connectors, hinges, rotors. That's pretty much it. I was thinking like maybe do some merge blocks. But I don't know how well that would go over. And plus we can't actually connect in there with merge blocks. And then if I go back to rotors, then I have to split this thing in half again. I mean, there are other ways to do it. Like we could just move this whole line in as far as it needs to go. Then we can just keep this thing as it needs to be, I guess. But things breaking is not, it's not going to work. Like it needs to not break, obviously. So hinges are not working. Connectors. I feel like those are going to break too. So and then plus connectors take so much more space, which I'm not a fan of. Okay, so A is attached now, right? Okay, so we're gonna detach B, send ourselves back down. See, like, you would think that with it working the way it is right now, like, we would be good. But the hinges are breaking, and I don't know why. And I thought having them kind of crisscross from each other would increase the stability of the platform, and it'll put a lot less strain on the hinge, like if I were to just use like one hinge. All right, so I'm going to try something probably a little silly. That's going to be 2 and then 3. That's not going to be... Yeah, it's actually going to have to go out to here. Okay. And then we'll go probably up to where the first connection is. we're gonna have to go back one more. You guys are probably really confused at what I'm trying to do right now. That's okay. I'm confused as well. Okay. You know what? No, we're gonna do this a little differently. Actually, let me get a merge block in here. Yeah, it's not gonna like this at all. So if I put this one here, it's not gonna let me place the other one. And that's because of that little extra distance that the hinge or the piston has. Offsets ruining my day. Okay, so we'll just screw that then, and we'll just go and rebuild the whole line. There was a way that I could have done this with the merge blocks, actually. But, oh well. We're already here. Okay, so you're going to come out. Alright. So, I think I'm going to go back to the rotors, even though they're a pain in the ass. Can you go with the... Oh, do you see that bouncing? That's kind of cool. Did I pick the wrong one? I did. Okay. Okay. So... Now that I think about it, yeah, we're gonna have to switch this up a little bit. Get this in here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so a little different. Actually, I think I'm going to change this up a little bit as well. Okay, so this needs to be half block. There we go, that can go there. Okay, so this is going to have to be a block here. And then the rotor head. so that will go there. And then we're probably going to need something smart on here, so let me get a control panel. Just throw that there for now. Okay. And now we push this thing out and it moves this the appropriate distance that it needs to be, hopefully. But I don't know. We'll just have to see, I guess. Oh, man. And then I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this. And I think I put a connector down there on the bottom. And wherever this thing moves to, it should be close enough. I mean, provided that I can get the distance right, of course. And then I could like keep this side where it needs to be, I suppose. As in like normal distance. This is hurting my brain already. I haven't even really started yet. All right, do we have power? Yes, we do. Okay, good. My stomach is making noises at me, even though I just fed it. Okay, so if I take the rotor, and of course it doesn't want to place because this is off by a smidge. And that smidge is the offset of the pistons here, so that's great. Are we all the way on the ground? We are all the way on the ground, okay. Okay, yeah, so the offset here on the pistons, because this is sitting on the ground already, is actually pushing this just slightly above where it needs to be. So, the way that we might be able to do something about that, oh god, this is just gonna be nasty, but give it a try. Okay, so I'm gonna put in a merge block here, merge block here. Those will lock into place, hopefully without blowing up. I'm gonna back up some more. Okay, so that's now locked into place. Okay, so with that, we can disconnect A and then reverse, and that'll put us up off the ground. Okay. So now with this, everything should line up. And then we're gonna have this thing have its resting place be a little less than a block off of this platform. So, and actually, hang on. Let me see exactly where that's going to be. Okay, so we're going to want to go up to here then. All right. Okay, so this is where we want to connect in at. All right. And I'm just going to have that whole thing get disconnected because I wonder if I can push this whole thing over. Like if I go up here at the top and like give it a push. Maybe not. Okay, it's fine. All right, so once this all gets taken down, and honestly I could just help it out a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now if we go into here, we reverse this again. Now we should be able to put the rotor on here with no issues. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay. So rotor, advanced rotor, without that piece on there. Okay. Okay. Now I would like you to connect without breaking, please. Thank you. Now this can go something like that anyways. And then this whole thing has to change again. And then let's see, we need to go back into the A rotors or A pistons, reverse them. There we go. Now that should put this where it needs to be, or not. Okay, that's disconnected, that's disconnected. This is kind of, I don't know what this is doing right now. Okay. What, you don't even like that? Come on, man. Okay. Oh, we I can't actually connect it to here yet. Because this whole thing, there isn't any smart blocks on here, right? Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Okay, now this thing needs to be placed onto here. So this whole thing can just kind of move wherever it needs to move. Okay. And now we need to do these guys there, and then this has got to be a T-junction. There we go. And then this has got to be the rotor head. And then also, that I believe is where it, actually is not where it needs to be. Okay, so that can go there. That can go there, okay. Okay, so that was one. That's two. Okay, so if you were to connect right now, are you gonna blow up? No. But he did push back a little bit, which makes me a little worried. And then this whole thing has to come off. Wait, no, I don't need to rebuild this whole thing. What am I doing? Okay, that looks relatively well lined up, but it probably isn't. So I'll get that in there as well. All right. Okay, that kind of pushed it down a little bit. That was weird. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So we've got a little bit of movement in here, but it's not terrible. And we could probably pull this thing back to 1.85 maybe. It's probably going to be too far, but I don't know. We'll just leave it here for now. But basically, this is going to be the only offset that we're going to have to check for. And then this is going to remain static, meaning unchanging. And then this will be the only dynamic part. And then this should hopefully stay relatively aligned with the blocks down here. So, and I need hydrogen. Okay, so now I'm going to go through, rename everything again. Oh crap, I have to rename them. Literally rename them. Okay. Rotor, elevator, B1. It's B, right? Yeah, okay. Rotor, elevator, A2. Rotor, elevator, A2. No, that's B2. Oops. And then rotor, elevator, A1. See, this is why color coding things like helps. Okay, so now we need to go into here and then do the grouping. So rotor, rotors, elevator, A group, and rotors, elevator, B group. Okay. Now we need to go back into here, so we need our A group, rotors, Ep012, nice. There we go. That can be deleted then. Elevator A group, no. Rotors, elevator, A group. Okay. Ep012. Why is this Ep012? Okay. Good to go. Good to not good to go. Why are you Ep012? There we go. Is that better? Rotors, elevator, B group. Okay. I swear I can spell on most days. Okay, so are we back? Okay, like everything just froze like for like a solid 3 seconds. That was weird. Okay, so attach, detach. No, it was the wrong one. Sir. Okay, so you need to be A group, detach, A group, attach, B group, attach, B group, detach. Okay. Okay, so our B group is attached, good. So then we need to extend this out and we're not moving. Okay. That is because our offset is off a very tiny itty bitty little bit. And this is when we get into the wonder that is, and actually, hold on, I'm gonna piston offset. So once again, read it backwards. This is the offset piston, but we put piston first. That way it's, you know, arranged with other pistons and not, you know, other offsets. Okay, so piston offset. What can I make you do? Do I need to do that? I don't know if I need to do that. What are you at? You're at 1.9? What if I did like literal 1.9? No? This is going to be really hard to do from here because I need this stuff to actually move. Oh, and all of the rotors should be on rotor lock. And probably share a neutral tensor. Probably would be a good idea. That's good to go. Okay, pistons, elevator, good to go. Okay, I think we're okay. Okay. Do you need to move back? Max distance, we're gonna make 1.75, or min distance. Oh, okay, so we're in between. Okay. 1.91. So if we did 1.91, I don't know, is that gonna actually do anything? Who knows? All right. No, we're stuck again. Okay. Okay. I am extremely cautiously optimistic here. Oh, yep. Yeah, cautiously optimistic. Okay, so 1.95 is not the answer. Okay, so let's reverse and we'll make our max distance 1.94. Meanwhile, I have to reconnect that, so that's going to be sweet. So everything is attached, so we're going to detach A. Okay, so I need some way to get that, oh my god, this is just gonna be annoying. Okay, whatever. We'll make it work. And of course we're gonna have to recolor everything, which is gonna be, no, that's not the right one. We need the advanced rotor, sir. And the reason why it has to be advanced is because I don't know if there's a different offset between regular and advanced. Sir, that is not what I wanted you to do. I just wanted you to color that. Okay. Okay, click, thank you. Symbol B. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I have to put this thing back in here. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Rotor. Elevator. B2. Now I have to go back into here, go into Rotors, Elevator B group, put this one back in there, save. And then this thing needs the inertial tensor on, rotor lock on. Okay. So I'm about to attach this again. Do you think it's going to blow up again? Didn't blow up, so that's good. Okay, so we're going to detach A. Okay, but now we're stuck again. Okay. Okay, so this needs to reverse. Okay. Okay. Now, if we attach A, is things gonna blow up? Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. As you can see here on this last one, we are off quite a bit. Do I need to turn the rotors back on? Turn the rotor lock off, I mean? I don't know. Because like if it rotates out, even though it's not supposed to, I mean I still want this to like come back into the proper rotation, right? Okay, then we detach B. Okay. Once again, extremely cautiously optimistic here. Yep. Okay. .93. And we get to redo all of this again. So once again, the reason why we're going back to rotors is because hinges, and this is broken again. I think it's an issue with the pistons, honestly. I don't think it's actually an issue with the rotors. Because like this, like I can't build on top of it, which means that somehow this thing flaked out. And now I can build on top of it again. So I don't know. I don't know. And of course that does not want me to place on there because it's dumb. Okay. Rotor, elevator, A2. And this thing needs to get recolored with a new letter. Okay, rotor, A group, include this one. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. Okay. So going to attach all of the A group. It's shaking a little bit, which it should not be doing. And it just broke that rotor again. Why? Oh my god. Okay. And the rotor broke again. Or the piston broke again. I mean, that looks like it's right on where it needs to be. See if it blows up. Okay. So these are now connected again. So I'm going to go into here, and then we'll make this reverse, and then we'll go 1.92. Oh, and I gotta do, that's still labeled. Okay, good. Oh my god. It should not be this hard to do this. Like, I'm not doing anything like super crazy here. And we're getting stuck again. We are getting stuck again. It's bouncing too much. Why is it bouncing? Am I going the wrong way? I mean, hang on. Let me just change this to 1.65. We'll reverse it again. Like it's stuck. Like it is literally stuck. 1.92, 1.93. No. 0.94. Okay. 0.95. No. Wait, is that, no, it's got to go up some still. So hang on, let me look at it from this angle so I can see if that thing retracts or not. Okay, so 1.97. No. Okay, 1.98. Well, it's only going out to 1.95. So you would think that somewhere in this area between 1.88 and 1.95 that this would work in there somehow, some way. But apparently it is not. not exactly a fan of. So we are like all the way stuck, it would seem. And we're only connected here, right? Yes. Rotor lock is off. Fine. What else? Could be the inertial tensor. Could be messing around with things. No. Okay. Okay, we give it a little bit more power and it seems to be okay. But the more power we give it, the more likely it is to blow up. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so if we attach B, detach A, we're moving again, okay. Once again, extremely, extremely cautiously optimistic. Please don't blow up. Okay. Okay, so that's as low as we're going to go, right there. Okay. So if you'll notice, we just went all the way up and all the way down, and we didn't die or explode. That doesn't necessarily mean that it is working, because we could actually still be doing damage to the rotors, in which case eventually they will blow up. And imagine if you're like 20 kilometers up in the air and then they blow up. Yeah, that wouldn't be very fun at all. Okay. So I'm going to connect up the B group just to make sure that we are well seated. And then I need to figure out how to attach this to this. And so, like I said before, I'm thinking we might be able to get away with just doing a connector. So if we do that there, because the connector is going to allow us to have some amount of offset. Doesn't like that, huh? Okay. This is just going to push up on this just enough. Hopefully it doesn't break anything, because that would be very, very bad. No, that's all you got. Is that enough? I don't know. Apparently it reversed itself. Okay. So I thought this would be a thing that I could do, but apparently it is not a thing that I can do. Okay. Can I make it do it anyways? That is the question. Okay, so with that there, before I do that, no, okay. Yes, okay. No? You don't wanna work with me here? Okay, fine. There we go. Now we are locked. Now if I ever have to do any adjustment here, I have to unlock here first, which will allow this to move back and forth, but the connector does allow us to connect with an offset. So I think that's going to be the best option for us here. And then I guess we keep building upwards. Okay, so then A is going to have to detach, move up again. Okay. And then we're also going to have to build up this as well, because this is going to have to maintain a pretty solid connection going all the way up. And we're going to kind of wrap this around this whole thing and have it connect into those. So that way we have like a pretty solid base. Okay. All right, so I figure I'll do a connection like every fifth. So like if that's our first connection there, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do like another little roundabout thing, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. And then really it's just figuring out how to get this thing to kind of wrap around. And then we're probably just going to do it on the back side, because I'm considering like this to be the front, and then this is kind of the back. I don't know. But I think I'm actually going to cut this one off here. We've made some progress. We've got things that are working. We went back to the rotors because the hinges just kept on breaking and they wouldn't do what I needed them to do. The rotors appear to be doing what they need to do, and they're not breaking, which is good, at least for now. So I'm going to keep going with this, and I guess we'll keep working upwards in the next video. So let me know if you have any questions or comments or ideas. Ideas are always welcome. But yeah, this is going to be our little thing. Hopefully it'll work out. I don't know. And then maybe I'll do something crazy and like encase the whole thing in glass, like all the way up. Like that would be freaking cool. But that would take a lot of silicon. So I don't know. We'll leave it here for now. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.